So good evening to everyone. As a part of IPE very short answer questions. Today we are going to discussing about the chapters of 4 to 6. Okay. First year IPE 2025. Okay. Anybody ask your questions? Okay, let's go for the topic. So, very important for this first year IPE students of MPC and BPC. Okay, those who are preparing or those who are appearing for the IPE first year 2024 and 25. So, in this program we are learning very short answer questions. Okay. So, in last week we learned about the first 3 chapters important questions, and today we are going to learn about the chapter 4 to chapter 6 IPE very short answer questions. So as you already know that how much important is a very short answer questions in IPE to get maximum marks. Either you have to get 60 by 60 in chemistry. You must learn the very short answer question. Everybody write about the long answer questions, and also short answer questions also. Out of 6 they will write only 6. Out of 8 they will write only 6. In very long answer questions they give the 3 parts. You have to attempt the 2 parts. But when comes to very short answer question, you have no choice. We have to write each and every question. So we have to focus on 2 marks questions of IPE 2025. Clear? So as a program, our Spark Academy, which is located at Narayanagooda, Mailipattam and ECL, and also we are providing online and offline coaching. So for the year of 24-25, we are already successfully running some batches, and right now we are providing some more courses and some of the important information about the upcoming examination of competitive. Okay. So today we will explain the 4 to 6 chapters very short answer question. In the same way, we have to know about the Spark Academy, which will provide the quality of the education's premises in Hyderabad area. Okay, very good. So you already know that daily live classes of our Spark Academy. Go for the Google Play Store and download the Spark Academy. Once you download the Spark Academy app, you will know everything about the academy. Okay. So right now trending is going to be Yuddham and Poratam batches. These are very pocket friendly prices. So we are providing these already. Last week I already explained about this one. Short term course, online course, IP plus ME JE for the short term course with hostel facility we have. So okay, short term course we are pricing 30,000 rupees. It online like Yuddham or Poratam we are providing for 4,999 rupees. Okay, for IPE EAMCET or JE or NEET, it is a combination package which will be provided for only 30,000. Those who are accommodated with hostel facility, they will charge it for 60,000. So this is the offer for the only 26th of December. Then after the remaining charges will be same. So hurry up and join You can ask any doubts on Academy. You can contact our Academy numbers. Okay, so download this one from Play Store. You can download this one. Then after you will observe some demo videos. Okay. Yes. So this is our app which will provide the classes for video classes, live classes and tests. Yes, these are the common live sessions. These are the live sessions which will be provided for the maths, biology, physics and chemistry. So, and after that we will conduct a test. This test analysis also available at app. So these are the criteria we are using. So when it comes to the concept, you are already aware about the concept of gas state. Yes, for the chapter gas state and the states of matter. Okay. So this is the programs we are providing. Okay. For the MP students we are providing Yuddham and by BP students we are providing Poratam. Okay. So these are our features which will be very important daily live classes, shortcut methods, 24/7 doubt clarification and WhatsApp group which will be created for the students and also giving for the post exam counseling for the students after the successful achievement. Okay. So these are the methodology we are using. Once you can observe basic concepts and also provide focus on shortcut methods and all model questions, exercise questions, previous year questions, chapter wise tests, weekend test and grand test, then after last test analysis will be done. Okay. So these are the criteria we are Spark Academy following. So go for the concept. I will explain a little bit about thereafter some topic. So go for this topic. So states of matter. You already know about the states of matter, gases and liquids. But most of the time we discuss about the gas in this lesson. Okay. If anybody ask any doubts, you can in this app. Okay. So there is a chart you have asked. So this is the first question of the states of matter. So name the different intermolecular forces explained by the molecular of a gas. Okay. So they are asking how many types of intermolecular forces which will be experienced in the molecules of gas. So we already learned about this. The different types. How many types? You already know about this one. So observe this. The different intermolecular forces experienced by the molecule gas are, see this, dispersion forces or London forces. Okay, London forces or dispersion forces. Next, dipole forces also there. Thereafter, dipole induced dipole forces are there and hydrogen bond. 4 to 6 bonds, 4 to 6 interactions are there. These are the main important interactions which will be happen in molecules. Dipole, you already know that. Dipole induced dipole, one is induced by another one, second one London or dispersion forces. Okay, and also hydrogen bond. So this is the question which will be asked in examination. So please focus on this. Then go for the second one. So laws are very important. In this, laws are very important. So they asked state Boyle's law. Okay, Boyle's law, and in this chapter laws are very important. Either Boyle's law, Charles' law, Avogadro's law, Newton's law, whatever it may be. They are asking the what is Boyle's law and give the mathematical equation. Okay, mathematical equation. So we can observe that what is Boyle's law. So when you discuss about that, you have to know that P, V and T. P means pressure, V means volume, T and temperature. You already know about this. At constant temperature, that means temperature is constant. The pressure of a given mass of a gas varies inversely with its volume. That means P is inversely to the V. That means here is constant T and number of moles also. So you can write P inversely 1 by V. So that means pressure increases, volume decreases. Okay? If example pressure decreases, volume increases. There is a relationship between the pressure and volume. It will be explained by the Boyle's. So it is called Boyle's law. So Pv is equal to constant. Okay? If it is two gases, you can take this P1 V1 is equal to P2 V2. That's enough. You have to write. According to you first write the relationship between this one and write the mathematical equation. They are asking the mathematical expression. That means you explain this one, but then after they are giving the according to the mathematical equation. Okay? So this one. So here P is the pressure, V is the volume of the gas, and T and N are the moles of the constant. Okay, these are the Boyle's law. Okay, next go for the another one. Very important, very small question some, but you have to focus. Second one, third one, Charles law. Explain the Charles law and the mathematical expression. Same. Okay. Same to same, but here what is the constant? You have to know that P is the constant and number of moles are there. Okay, so here P is the constant. Out of PVT, P is the constant. What is the relationship between? V is proportional to T. That means at constant pressure, volume of a fixed mass of a gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. That example, if temperature increases, volume increases. Temperature decreases, volume decreases. Okay. So here V is proportional to T. So V is equal to, you can remove this proportional by giving the constant Kt. So V by T is equal to K constant. If you take for two gases, V1 by T1 is equal to V2 by T2. So this is the another formula. Okay. Clear? Next go for the fourth question. So what are the isotherms? You can understand by giving the question there. You can observe this terminology isotherm. Iso means same, therm means according to temperature. Here see at constant temperature means T is constant. The curves which the relationship between the variation of volume of a given mass of a gas and pressure. Okay, na? Temperature is common. Relationship between volume and P. Volume and P, they are giving them. So when you give the graph according to V and P, into that you will get some. You will get this bars. Okay, isotherms. Clear? Yes. You don't write a long question. You have to simply they have to give what is the relationship between the temperature, pressure and volume. Okay. They are draw the curves. Okay, na? Curves which is related to the P and V of a gas. It is called isotherm. Here therm means temperature. Temperature is constant. It is called isotherms. Okay, clear? Then go for another one. What is absolute temperature? You know the name. Now, what is the difference between temperature and absolute temperature? See this. There is a small difference between the temperature and the temperature means you already know the 30 degrees centigrade, 20 degrees centigrade, 25 degrees centigrade room temperature. That is called temperature. It is also called a thermodynamic temperature or Kelvin temperature. That means absolute temperature is nothing but Kelvin temperature. Here we have the units degree centigrade, Fahrenheit is also there, but we are using in Kelvin also here to know the exact values. It is a temperature on the absolute or Kelvin scale in which 0 to minus 273, 1.6, 1. minus 273.16 degrees centigrade. That means if you want to calculate the absolute temperature, you can write the temperature and also add the 273.16 Kelvin. Okay. For example, you write the 25 degrees centigrade, that is temperature. You want to write the absolute temperature T, you have to add this 273.16 for this one 25. So what you will get 298.16 Kelvin. According to temperature, this is 25 degrees centigrade. According to Kelvin, you have this one. So when you express the temperature in Kelvin, that is called absolute temperature. Clear? Yes. Then after, go for the sixth one. What are the isobars? Okay? Simple question. Simple question. The curves are graphs. What we are write the curves are the graphs. Okay? So constant pressure. Okay, here constant pressure is the constant. Okay, pressure is the constant. So the remaining relationship between you can write that is isobar. That means graph drawn between volume and temperature. Okay, volume and temperature you can draw the graphs. P is the constant. Okay, P is the constant. That is called isobars. Okay, pressure is constant. In isotherms, temperature is constant. So this is the relationship between our graphs. So the graph between the volume and temperature here isobars. Okay. Then go for another one. See this. What is absolute zero? Okay. They are asking the absolute zero. So simple. Absolute temperature is very different. Absolute zero. So it is the lowest temperature theoretically possible at which volume of a perfect gas is zero. That means you can understand at lowest temperature, that is the minimum temperature, the lowest temperature. Which volume of a perfect gas is zero. If the volume of the perfect gas is zero, at what temperature? That is called absolute zero. Okay? Yes. Then go for another one. State Avogadro's law. Avogadro means you can remember the Avogadro number. Yes. Avogadro number. What is the Avogadro number? N. So 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. Atoms, molecules, and okay. That is the number. So what the Avogadro says, equal volume of all gases. That means if you take any gases A, B, C, whatever. Equal value, that is 22.4 liters or any same. Okay. At STP you can. Under the same conditions also same. Temperature and pressure. See, gases under the same conditions of temperature and pressure contain equal number of molecules. That means equal volume of gases under the same condition of temperature and pressure, they will contain equal number of molecules. Okay. So it's not depending upon the gas, it's depending upon the number only. That's why it is called Avogadro's law. That means V is proportional to N. If the volume increases, the Avogadro number also increases. If the volume is decreases, Avogadro number also decreases. If the volume is constant, Avogadro number also constant. Okay. That means 22.4 liters. It will contain 6.023 atoms are, for example, you take this CO2. In the same 22.4 liters of any other gas you can take, same number of atoms or molecules are here. Okay. So this is the number 6.023 into 10 to the power 23. So V is equal to Kn. This is the formula. Just clear? Then after go for What are isocores? You already write the iso terms and then after isobars and isocores. Okay. See this. These are the representation of graph. For example, they will ask the graph. Most of the time, Boy's law, Charles law. Okay. Boy's law. What is P is inversely proportional to? Charles law, V is proportional to 2. Depending upon the relationship between the two constant, you can write this graph. Okay, yes. So at constant value, you can observe this, at constant value, a line of a graph, that means showing the variation of temperature of a gas with its pressure. Okay, see this, constant is a value. In isocores, value is constant. Okay, this is called isocores. For example, isotherms, T is constant. Isobars, P is constant. In isocores, V is constant. You can remember this one. You can easily answer this one. Either T is constant, isotherms, P is constant, isobars, V is constant, isocores. But when it is constant, the remaining should be some in relationship. See this, temperature of the gas with its pressure. Okay, temperature and pressure. That is the relationship between. It is called isocores. So very very important. Everybody should learn this. What is STP conditions? You already know about the STP. Standard temperature pressure. Okay, STP means standard temperature and pressure conditions. So what are the conditions? ET condition children. At standard temperature 0 degree centigrade is equal to 273 Kelvin. See this, here 1 atmosphere is equal to, you can write 76 centimeters or 760 mm of Hg, and also you can write in torrs also. Okay, pascals also you can write. But what is the value? HTP condition means standard temperature and pressure. Here they are asking the standard temperature and okay. So temperature is this one. Pressure. Temperature how much? 273 degree Kelvin. So pressure is okay. This is the STP conditions. NTP also normal temperature pressure conditions. Okay. Okay. So this is the states of matter of gaseous state, whatever it may be. You can observe these questions. Okay. So then go for the stoichiometry. Stoichiometry is the most important. So the 4th chapter we will finish the 10 questions. Okay. Thereafter we will go for the 5th chapter, which will be very very important. So the empirical formula of a compound one second. Yes, you can observe this one. They are asking about the stoichiometry. So some of the questions we already discussed about this one. So the empirical formula of the compound CH2O. So you first of all you know the molecular formula and the empirical formula. You first learn and read this molecular. What is molecular formula? And what is the molecular formula? Means any formula which is with full atoms. Okay, simply you are saying full atoms, the total number of atoms present. But when it comes to empirical formula, the shortest form of the formula is called empirical formula. See this, they are giving the empirical formula CH2O and they are giving the molecular weight. Sometimes they are called also molar mass. So calculate the molecular formula. They are asking the molecular formula by giving empirical formula. Okay. So we can understand So molecular formula you have to find out. N into empirical formula. Okay, you can observe this molecular weight by empirical weight. So first of all, what is the molecular weight? 90. What is the empirical weight? You can calculate. This is the how much? 12. This is 2 and this is 16. Okay, molecular masses are elements masses. Okay, so 30. This is 30. So total molecular weight is 90 and this is the empirical formula value of 30. So you can divide it by the total value by empirical formula. You will get the moles. Okay, you will get the moles. How many? 3 moles. Okay, by multiplying this one 3 into CH2O, you will get this formula C3H6O3. So if it is correct or not, okay, they are asking calculate the molecular formula. Okay, molecular formula you can find out. So how is it right or not? You can calculate 3 into 12 plus 6 into 1 plus 3 into 16. How much? 36 plus 6, 42, 48. Total is equal to 90. So this is the formula, right? Which will, first of all, you know the total value by empirical value. You will get that the number of n. Okay. Molecular formula is equal to n into empirical formula. They are given yes. This is the one. Then go for another one. Balance the following equation by the oxidation number method. Clear? So they are giving that one equation. Sometimes they will directly give the equation and balance this one. Chromium plus lead nitrate is in the presence of chromium nitrate plus here lead. So here is the condition solid state. This is aqueous state and this is aqueous and. So first of all you can understand. You can find out the oxidation number of PbNO3 in Pb. PbNO3 in this. You can calculate this Pb value. Okay. See this. At elemental state, what will happen? Chromium has 0. Yes or no? Chromium has 0. But this is +2 constant oxidation state. But when it comes to chromium NO3 3, you will get here +3 and lead becomes 0. Here chromium is 0. After the reaction lead becomes 0. See what will happen. You can observe. From chromium to here chromium +3 oxidation. For this one, this is the +2 0. 2 units decreased. Okay, 2 units decreased. Yes or no? Yes. Balance the following equation by oxidation number method. You can give that oxidation number and these are equally. Yes. Yes or no? So you can write by according to this one. Then after go. Calculate the volume of O2. Okay, they are asking the calculate the volume of O2 at STP required to complete burn 100 ml of acetylene. Acetylene formula is equal to C2H2. They are giving the 100 ml. Okay, so this is the burning reaction. Okay, burning reaction is reaction with oxygen. That is also called combustion reaction. In combustion reaction, carbon dioxide water should be released. So take that acetylene and react with oxygen. 2 moles of acetylene. Sir, how can we know that how many moles of we have to react? Don't worry, first of all you can write the C2H2, then after O2, you will get how many it will happen. Okay, so then after you can balance this equation. So that means 2 moles of C2H2 are required to 5 moles of O2 for complete the combustion of STP. So that means it needs 2 moles of C2H2 and 5 moles of O2 to form complete combustion, 4 moles of CO2 plus 2H2O. So you can write 2 into 22.400 ml. So why we are taking this 22.400 ml? There is a lot of values are there, but why we are taking? They are asking that in a question 100 ml. So ml related which one? Yes, 22.4 liters, that is converted to 22,400 ml. So this is one. 2 into 22,000 ml of CH2 required, how much they are asking. Okay. Yes. So you can calculate 100 into 5, that means 5 into 22,400 by 2 into 22,400. You will get the 250 ml. That means complete burn of 100 ml you can calculate, you can 250 ml of O2 required. Okay, the value of O2 required for this one 250 ml. Yes. Some of the question asked like this. So thereafter they are asking, what is the volume of CO2? Volume of, they are asking the V. So that means either it is a ml or liters. You can easily understand. So CO2 is obtained by STP by heating 4 grams of CaCO3. So first of all you can write CaCO3 is decomposition, heat by giving the heat CaO plus CO2. That means 1 mole of CaCO3 forms 1 mole of CO2. Yes? Yes or no? Yes. For example, you take that 100 grams of CaCO3 forms 22 pints of liter of CO2. They are asking why we are taking the liters. Because they are asking the volume. They are asking the value. That means ml or liters. So 100 grams of CaCO3 forms the 22.4. 4 grams of CO3. That means they are asking the 4 grams. So write down crisscross method. 4 into 22.4 by 100. You will get 0.896 liters, or you can into multiply with 1000, you will get the ml value also. Clear? Clear now? Yes. Okay. Then go for the another question. How many significant figures are present in the following? They are asking the significant figures. So read about the significant figures. Right now sometimes they are not asking, but whenever they ask you have to know that. Okay. See 3 values they are giving. 1, 2 and 3. Here the answer. 0.0025. If it is after 0.00, you cannot calculate this one because in front of there is no value. For example, it is 1 digit, 1, 2, 3, whatever it may, you can calculate these zeros also. But when it is condition number 1, when it is like this, you cannot calculate this zero. There is no value for the significance of these zeros. So what is the significant numbers? Only 2, that is 2 and 5. Okay? 2 and 5. So in the same way you can calculate the other one also. So thereafter we can understand this one. 2 not yet. This every value is significant. 1, 2, 3. So you will get this value. Yes or no? 3 significant values. When go for 5005, these are values also significant. 4 significant values. So everything is number. Thereafter fourth one 126000. Here we can understand 3 significant figures. Okay. Here is a comma. If you go for the decimals or dots, you can understand 1, 2, 3. These zeros are not significant here. Yes, thereafter 500.0. See this 500 has 4 significance. 1, 2, 3. This is there is some number, so you can calculate this one also. 4 significant ones. Then after this one 2.03. This is one. Here before that we cannot calculate, but here we can calculate this one. 1, 2, 3. 4 finals. Okay, these are the significant figures. Most of the time they don't ask, but if they ask, we have to answer this one. Then go for another one. Round up the following up to 3 significant figures. They are asking the up to 3 significant figures you have to round up. Okay. Yes. First one you can this 34.216 becomes, you can up to 3 you can write this one. Here this 10.4107 becomes 10.4. So here you can understand this 1, 2, 3. So here you can write this is the 1, 2, 3. So 5 becomes 6. This is the 9 highest number. That's why you can correct this 0.059 means 0.046. You already know in maths. So 2808 becomes 281. This 8 will be 0 will be connected to 1. Okay, this one. Okay. So these are the values you can convert. They are asking the 3 significance. Okay, yes. Go for another one. How many number of moles of glucose are present in 540 grams of glucose? Okay. They are asking how many number of moles of glucose. So first of all you know that. So 540 grams of glucose. What is the formula of glucose? C6H12O6. Okay. So first of all you can calculate the molecular weight or molar mass. So 6 into 12 plus 12 into 1 plus 6 into 16. So how much you will get? 72 plus 12 plus 96. That means 180 you will get. You will get 180. So this is the molar mass of glucose. If you want the moles, you can write this total value. Okay, given weight. How much they are given weight? 540 grams. So what is the molar mass or gram molecular weight? 180. You will get 3 moles. If they are giving the moles, you can ask their weight. If they are giving the moles and they ask the molecular weight also. So you can easily find out by this. This is a simple question, but some of the students did not understand the question and leave it to loss of 2 marks. Okay? Yes. Then after, see how many molecules of glucose present in 5.23 grams of glucose. You can write this. How many molecules of glucose? Same C6H12O6. 5.23 grams of glucose. So number of molecules, they are asking the molecules, not moles. They are asking the molecules. So you can find out the number of molecules is called number of moles into here Avogadro number. So how can you write that? So weight you can write 5.23 grams and the molecular weight is 180 and you can calculate. Then after how many moles you will get? It will be related to the 1.75 total answer. You will get answer by multiplying with this one. You will get 1.72. You can understand the concept, not the values, because they will change the values, but they will ask like moles, weights, molecular weights and molar mass, whatever it may be, they will ask. Okay, you can understand the stoichiometry. They will ask some this type of questions. They will ask significant types of. They will calculate the balance and this type of question, empirical formula. Okay, these are the questions you will already understand. Okay, then go for the thermodynamics. Very simple thermodynamics. General life we can observe this thermodynamics. Yes or no? What is the thermodynamics? The study of heat. Okay, the study of heat. We can study the heat here. That means internal energy, enthalpy. That means delta H. This is delta U or delta E. And also Gibbs free energy, delta G. Okay, and entropy they are given the delta S. So changes in this one, either it is spontaneous or non-spontaneous, depending upon the Gibbs free energy. If delta G is equal to minus value, it is spontaneous reaction. If delta J is equal to positive value, it will go into non-spontaneous reaction. There is some topics which will be related to the thermodynamics. You can read. Okay. So I will ask some questions in this. Generally, which type of questions they will ask, we will learn right now. Okay. So go for the define a system and example. So what is the system they are asking? Simply you can write a small part of the universe, that means a single part which we can observe, chosen from the thermodynamic study is called system. That means what we observe, that is called system. The remaining called surrounding. Okay, very simple question. Then go for what is the work done in the free expansion of ideal gas in reversible and irreversible process. Okay, they are asking the work done. Okay, now work done in the free expansion of ideal gas. Ideal gas, you already know that PV is equal to nRT, ideal gas equation. So reversibles, and that means like this, irreversibles only one direction. Okay, one direction, either forward, backward. In case of free expansion of ideal gas, pressure becomes zero. So you can understand. Pressure becomes zero. Okay, that means no work done during free expansion of ideal gas in case to reversible as well as irreversible. That means they are asking either it is reversible or irreversible. Okay, when free expansion happens, the ideal gas pressure becomes zero. Yes or no? Zero. That's why it is going into vacuum. So either it is reversible or irreversible. See this, no work done during the free expansion. That means no work done. Okay. So this is the question you can understand. So then after I will go for this one. Okay. So what are the intensive and extensive? So many times they are asked either intensive or extensive. They give the examples also. So they are asking the intensive and extensive properties. Okay. See, measurable or microscopic properties such as mass, volume, pressure, temperature, surface tension, viscosity can be subdivided into two categories. Okay. Okay. They are asking the two. You can understand the properties whose magnitude depending upon the quantity of matter. It is depending upon the quantity of the matter system. It is called extensive properties. Okay. For example, they are using. They are depending on mass. Examples of properties are mass. Okay, mass, volume also, and heat capacity, internal energy, entropy, okay, and heat content. Heat content. Those students who are little bit of learning this one, you can answer easily by 2 marks questions. You can easily get into that examination. అంటే మీరు ఈజీగా పాస్ అవ్వచ్చు. ఒక 4-5 క్వశ్చన్స్ రాసినా కూడా మీరు ఈజీగా గెటింగ్ అవ్వచ్చు. దీని నాకు స్కోప్ ఉంటుంది. రాయడానికి ఇంత ఒక 5 minutes పడుతుంది అంతే. ఎస్, గిబ్స్ ఫ్రీ ఎనర్జీ. These properties change with the quantity of matter in the present system. That means if mass change, everything will be changed. Okay. So these properties are additive in nature. Okay. Those are depending upon the quantity of matter called extensive. Those are depending upon the properties quantity of the matter, it is called intensive. Intensive. For example, you take the density. It is not depending on mass. Either we can do okay, density. Either it is little one or big one. You cannot change the density of the oil. For example, you take the oil packet. Either it is 1 ml or 10 ml. The density is the same for that oil. But when go for the mass, 1 gram is different, 10 grams is different. So they will depending upon the mass. That is called extensive. Whose does not depending on the quantity of the matter, that is called intensive. Density and some of the other properties also there. Okay, for example, I give the density, you can check that in there. So give the equation relationship between delta U and delta H. Okay, they are asking that give the equation relationship between the delta U and delta H. Delta U means, what is the delta U? Everybody knows this. Internal energy. Every substance has some internal energy, that is called internal energy. And delta H is called enthalpy. Change in the enthalpy, change in the internal energy. When you call this delta means change. Change in the internal energy, change in the enthalpy. With the relation, relationship so the equation is there. The equation, that relationship between, you can observe this one. Okay, delta U and delta H, this one. Delta U is equal to delta H plus delta nRT. You know this, delta H plus PV. Okay, you already know that speed delta U. That means delta U is equal to H plus PV already. PV is equal to nRT. So you can substitute this PV with nRT. You can write this one. Delta H means change in enthalpy. U means change in internal energy. You can observe these words. Enthalpy, internal energy. Delta U is equal to number of moles of product by number of moles of reactants. You already know this one. If you take the reactants and product, you can count the total number of reactant moles and total number of products. You can subtract with product minus reactant. So R is universal gas state. You already know that 0.0821821 liter atmosphere. T is the temperature. So this is the relationship. You can sometimes they will ask delta U is equal to delta H plus PV. Okay, they are giving like this. So thereafter, what is the relationship between Cp and Cv? They are asking heat capacities according to pressure and value. Okay, most important. They will ask in 4 marks questions also. If they are asking 4 marks question, they will not ask in 2 marks question. But sometimes they will ask directly in 2 marks question. You can write simply. Don't elaborate and don't write too much of information about the 2 marks questions. They will ask and they will check whether the student will know the concept of this one or not. That is the main mode of short answer question. It's look like they don't ask any elaboration, any explanation. They will simply asking, so what is your name? You have to tell your name. What is your name and what is your father name? You can write what is your name and your father name. That's it. You cannot write the total family history. When it comes to the 8 marks question, you can write there because there is a lengthy process and they have lot of marks obtained, so you can write. So a 2 marks question you have to write simply what they are asking, what we are giving. That's it. అంటే వాళ్ళు ఏం అడుగుతున్నారు మనం అది రాస్తే సరిపోతుంది. 2 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్ కి కొందరు ఏంటంటే 2 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కి 10 minutes రాస్తూనే ఉంటారు. నాకు తెలుసా దీని గురించి మొత్తం రాస్తాను. నువ్వు ఎంత రాసినా 2 మార్క్స్ వేస్తారు. సో ఎంత రాయాలో అంతే రాయండి. హౌ మచ్ దే నీడ్ you have to write that much. Okay, so this is the one question. Cp minus Cv, you already know this. Cp minus Cv is equal to R, heat capacity of constant pressure, heat constant of constant value. Constant value heat capacity this one. So R is the universal gas constant. So like this they will ask what is the Gibbs free energy, they will ask delta G. What is entropy, they will ask what is the relationship between Gibbs free energy and entropy. You already know this. Delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S. Yes or no? Okay, before that I will give free energy, they will ask you some type of questions. Okay, so these are the questions you can write like these questions. Okay, some of the questions we are the intensive extensive properties work done, system, what is surrounding, what is open system, what is closed system. Okay. These type of questions they will ask in examination. So when comes to this course you learn that. Okay, these are the questions we are learned. So many questions also there, but repeated questions how they are asking. You can understand the pattern. Okay, you can observe the previous year questions also. You can easily understand which type of questions they will ask in IPE. Okay, IPE is not a matter, but you have to focus because every mark is valuable. Okay, it will be helpful to you in your future. Okay, some of the students asking that, sir, what is the use of that percentage, sir, in IPA? It is important because some companies, when you go to higher level, some companies ask the cutoff mark to 70%. They are asking 60%. If you know the missing that cutoff with 1 mark, you will feel like that. If I get the 1 mark on that day, we will get into the best college or best company or whatever. So every time what you prepare, you can focus that. So exam 1.4 is specially focused for the EAMCET and EAPCET JEE students. Okay. You can ask questions over here. Okay. You can ask any questions here. So this is the program. So this is the program for Yudham, which will be provided for EAMCET, EAPCET, JEE and Poratam for the BIPC students. Okay, Poratam for the BIPC students. So you can contact our branch or given the phone numbers. You can join in the Poratam 1.0 batch. So this one, key features. See once, what are the key features we are providing? We already know about what is the benefit of joining this academy. So every time we are saying that live classes are going to be by the best teachers. Once you contact the branch, you will know that how much type of teachers are there and how much experienced teachers are there, how they are telling. We are giving provide the quality of teaching by without pressure ఉంటుంది జనరల్ కొన్ని ప్లేస్లలో మన దగ్గర ప్రెషర్ ఉండదమ్మా. ఓకేనా, మంచిగా ఫ్రీగా లర్నింగ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఓకే, ఎస్, మనకు ప్రెషర్ అనేది ఉండదు. డైలీ క్లియర్ కాన్సెప్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి కాబట్టి సాల్వ్ యువర్ డౌట్స్ ఇన్ క్లాస్, క్విజెస్ ఉంటాయి, ఇంటరాక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి, అదేవిధంగా స్టడీ నోట్స్ ఉంటుంది మీకు షేర్ చేస్తుంది. 24/7 డౌట్ క్లారిఫికేషన్ అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ అవర్ యాప్ అండ్ స్పెషల్ వర్క్ షాప్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఓకేనా, దీస్ దసరా సంక్రాంతి సమ్మర్, ఐ మీన్ దసరా ఈజ్ ఓవర్ రైట్ నౌ, సంక్రాంతి సమ్మర్. సార్ డోంట్ వరీ అబౌట్ దిస్ వన్. సార్ హాలిడేస్ కూడా మనం చదువుకోనివ్వడం కాదు, అసలు మీరు నేర్చుకుంటారు బట్ మీకు ఆ ఫీలింగ్ రాదు బాడీ అనేది. అంత ఫ్రెండ్లీగా మనం క్రియేట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకేనా, ఎస్. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్స్, యూ ఆల్రెడీ నో దిస్ వన్. ఎస్, క్లియర్. There are the personalized coaching with dedicated helpline and some WhatsApp group is there. This is very important in our academics. Chapter-wise test, weekend test, grand test will be provided. Okay? Yes. Complete online study material also provide. Okay. Recorded class. If somebody is missing, somebody is absent, you can take that recorded classes also. Okay. Yes. See these are results. We don't want to say again and again, but some of the students are asking that, sir, how much you are getting that results and presented. This is our results. Okay. So EAMCET results by year we are going to be growth. Okay, 21 we are getting, 22, 23, 24. Year by year we are getting this one. Okay. Yes, percentage of the students in top colleges in EAMCET. So in the 21 you are get the 84%, but in 24 you will get the 92% of the students. So year wise, maximum students we have to enter in the top colleges. Yes, then after go for the JEE mains. Number of students are qualified for 70, the highest percentage 99.6. So number of NEETs predicted this one here. So NEET also we have a tremendous NEET results. Even though we less number of students we will get from the less number of students we will get this type of results. Okay. So highest score should be 630 and the percentage of qualified should 98. Number of members is 32. So this year we get 758 rank. So okay, we are expecting double digit rank this time. Okay, we are providing that much of encouragement for the students. So if you want to which type of who is the student in that 758 rank, you can see that video by here clicking. Okay, thereafter I will give you some questions for this. Okay, anybody interested you can answer this one. Okay, if anybody is interested, please answer this one. So first question, okay, from this I will ask one question. So what is the question? Okay, so first one you can solve this and post your answers in comments. Okay, so the first question should be, what is the ideal gas equation? Ideal gas equation you can write. In this you can write the R values, total R values. How many types of R values you can write? This is first question. You can write the ideal gas equation. Okay, clear. Second one, you can write the relationship between delta G second question, delta G, delta G, what is the delta G, and delta H and delta S. You can pronounce these terms and relationship between these three you can write. And you can write whether delta G is equal to minus V, either it's spontaneous or non-spontaneous reaction. You can write. You can write that formula and you can write this one. Okay? Yes. Third one. Okay? I will ask another question also. Write the M value and Q value. Okay? M and Q values of isolated system. Isolated in thermodynamic system, three systems are there: open system, closed system. You can write that M and Q values. How the M and Q values? For example, I will write that open system. You can understand open system. You can understand M is not equal to 0 and Q is equal not equal to 0. That means change in the mass and change in the heat. Okay. In the same way, you can write the isolated system M and Q values. Either it is 0 or not equal to 0, whatever it may be. Either M is equal to 0, Q is equal to not equal to 0, whatever. You can write the question answer. You can contact us. See this. You can contact here. Join our WhatsApp channel. So this is the number we are giving, and this is the link also, whatsapp.com channel. Okay. Okay. This one. If you want a free resource sheet, okay, that means some free material you will get here. You can note down this tinyurl.com spark study free. Okay, you can note down this one. You can note down this tinyurl.com spark study free. By your typing this and clicking this one, you can know that handwritten notes, important updates and chapter wise weightages you will get here. Some of the information about the examination. Okay. So I hope everybody should understand this one. Okay. So if you are interested, if you are learning, you want to get something good, or you have to crack that examination, please join and subscribe this one. Subscribe and click the bell icon here is there. For the latest updates which will be provided by our director Santosh sir. Up to date he will give the update information about the examination weightages, whatever it may be. Okay, according to the examination pattern, everything will be available for you. So you can follow and subscribe this channel of Spark Academy. Yes. So if you have any doubts, you can contact our branch. Okay, you can contact our branch. So this is our this one. So once again I am telling this, anybody asking these one questions, so you can check this one. So this is the best offer trending right now, this one. So if you go for this offline, you can go for any branch. Narayanpura Medipatnam is here. If you go for online, you can contact any number and you can contact the office also, Spark Academy, to any of the branch. So this is once again I am giving the prices of this one. Please remember the short term will be charges for 30,000. Okay, 30,000 per short term. For online, this is the Yuddham and Poratam. I already explained Yuddham plus Poratam. That means every students you are getting party friendly course. This is party friendly course which will be like crash course. And then after IPE, EAMCET, JEE, NEET you will get for 30,000. Those who are the master students, they will get only 60,000 for the accommodation. We will charge in that one. Normally this is a very less fees. So this is the offer we are providing. Yes. So the date will be 26th of last December. Then after the offer will be removed. Okay. So I hope everyone understanding this one. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing and watching this my video. This is Chandrashekhar from SPAC Academy. Thank you. Thank you very much. Signing off. Good night.